This land, our land, is our Zimbabwe, a land of peace for you and me. Once born in pain and segregation, but now we live in harmony. Now flies a flag, our nation's glory. We live with pride inside our hearts as we all stand to build our nation. This our land, our Zimbabwe. Though I may go to distant borders, my heart will yearn for this my home. For time and space may separate us, and yet she holds my heart alone. Flies the flag, my nation's glory. I'll live with pride inside my heart. I'll make a stand to build this nation. It's my land, my Zimbabwe. Now flies the flag, our nation's glory. We live with pride inside our hearts as we all stand to build our nation. This our land, our Zimbabwe. We've had our days, we've had our now the time has come for us to stand as one. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you, folks? How are you? How are you? How are you? I hope I find you well. My name is Philip Siba, and I hope I find you very well. Welcome to yet where we do our topics. Today we are talking about our beautiful country. What's going on? Can you tell me if you can see me, guys? Can you tell me if you can see me? Can you tell me if you can see me? Looks like my camera is not showing me. Can you tell me if you can see me, guys? Can you tell me if you can see me? Because it looks like I'm checking there. My camera is not looking at me. Can you tell if you can see me? Can you tell if you can see me, guys? Can you tell me if you can see me before I continue? Looks like my camera is showing. Let's see. Okay. I know why the camera is looking the other side. Right, let's see. Okay, camera, mic. Let's see. Okay. Webcam. Can you tell if you can see me, guys? Just type in if you can see me. Camera. Tell me if you can see me. Because right. Can you? Yes, we can't see you because I'm hot happened. We can't see you. Taban's one. Okay, let me see. It says they can't see me. Let me check. Let me see. Camera. Okay, give me 1 second. Video. Okay, let's see. Get it in there straight. 1 second. Can you see me now? Can you see me now? Can you see me now before I continue? Camera. 1 second. Yes. Let's see. Visual background. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people they're saying they can't see me. General, let me see if you can see me. 1 second. It's automatic. Yeah, I could tell that the camera couldn't see me. Right, can you see me now? We can't see you because I'm what happened. Right, nope, a blank. Give me 1 second. I don't know why. 1 second, guys. 1 second. We've got a massive topic, a massive topic here. Okay. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me play this song while we are doing the. Let me play this song while we are doing the camera. Just give me 1 second. We've got a massive topic here today in Zimbabwe, and if you don't join on this topic, I don't know. Right, while we are doing the camera, let's play this song. 1 second.
Zimbabwe, a land of peace for you and me. Once born in pain and segregation, but now we live in harmony. Now flies the flag, our nation's glory. We live with pride inside our hearts as we all stand to build our nation. This our land, our Zimbabwe. Though I may go to distant borders, my heart will yearn for this my home. For time and space may separate us, and yet she holds my heart alone. Now flies the flag, my nation's glory. I'll live with pride inside my heart. I'll make a stand to build this nation. This my land, my Zimbabwe. Now flies the flag, our nation's glory. We live with pride inside our hearts as we all stand to build our nation. This our land, our Zimbabwe. We know we've had our days, we've had our time. With the morning,
You should be able to see me now.
come raise of hope that lead us on. So we will strive to give our children a bright
You should be able to see me now.
where they belong.
Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
Nation's glory, inside our hearts as we all stand
Oh yes, finally.
to build our nation. This our land,
Finally. Yes. How are you guys? How are you? Welcome. My name is the Air Marshal Commander Phillips. Guys, share this video. Share this video. Today, guys, we are going back to politics. Zimbabwe. Do me a favor, guys. If you don't share this video, it means you are not concerned about your country, Zimbabwe. Today we are talking about Zimbabwe. Let me double check if this camera is on now. Let me double check if you can all see me now. Yes, you can see me now. Guys, today we want to share to every Zimbabwean who is concerned about this country, Zimbabwe. This topic today, we are going to let every Zimbabwean come in today and talk about a beloved country called Zimbabwe. A country I love, the country you love, the country whom I assume that every Zimbabwean loves. Today there's a massive something interesting on social media. I want you to know that the leader of the MDC-T, Mr. Douglas Monzora, is saying he's going to contest the election using the MDC Alliance name. That is a powerful breaking news. But what I can't be asking from you guys, whoever wants to come in today, don't insult anybody. Don't insult any political leader. Just say your points as they are. You can send your messages if you want to send them as a WhatsApp. Let me send you the number here to call. So, if you want to call, let me do this. Banners. Let me do this. Banners. Right. 3 banners. Okay. Here is the number to call if you want to call. Here is the number to call, or you want to send a message. I've got some messages already. And before I read the messages, what is it for MDC Alliance if Douglas Monzora says he's going to use the name MDC Alliance to go and do to go for elections? Will you advise Nelson Chamisa to change the name MDC Alliance? Changing the name of MDC Alliance, how long will that take? And will they approve that name? Given a choice of you meeting the leader of the MDC Alliance today, which is Nelson Chamisa, what advice will you give him? Since Douglas Monzora is saying they will contest using the name MDC Alliance. What is it for Zimbabweans? We are in 2022 and we are few, not 1 year, we are few months away from the general elections. We haven't seen any campaign. We haven't seen anything in the country. What is going on? Here is the number for you to call. If you want to come in, I send you the link. I'll send you the link if you want to come in. Guys, naso indaba. Feel free to use the language you want to use. Asikhulume nini ngatithawe ine language yathu kushandisa. Ubaba uDouglas Monzora uthi hayi yena uzasebenzisa igama lokuthi MDC Alliance. Uzababambanisa MDC Alliance ekhuluma namhlanje. So wena uthini? Ungabe usupporta iZanu PF, ungabe usupporta iMDC-T, ungabe usupporta iMDC Alliance, ungabe usupporta iPhathwa efundayo. Kodwa nakuyikubana kule advice ofuna ukuyinika uleader weMDC Alliance onguNelson Chamisa, what advice will you give him today? Give Nelson Chamisa the time to change his name. Do you think that name will be approved? Who approves the names? What is it? What is going on as citizens of Zimbabwe? Now, so in that, somebody sent me a WhatsApp message this afternoon. I'm going to play this WhatsApp message. Oh, the network is playing game. Right. Right. Somebody just sent me a message here. I don't know. I'm not going to mention names. Douglas. Douglas. Usithi ubaba Douglas. Douglas usithi ubaba. Okay. Well, there's a message here. Guys, feel free to send your messages or feel free to call in. Guys, share this video with your friends. Are you concerned about your country? Are you concerned? It doesn't necessarily mean that if you are living in the diaspora, guys, you don't talk about your country. It's okay. Right, let me read this message here. Hi, Kazlami. Mina owami umbono uthi sicela ukupha uchamisa ithuba ngoba ngowe new generation yethu labo abanye abame kancane babusa ngesikhathi sabo ngingathi sokwadlula sicela esethu isikhathi Nelson Chamisa MDC Alliance asijiki uMonzora akabuyele ezalwe nje done. That is a message. Then there's another message there written by Tafatwa to guys, share this video with your friends. Share this video with your friends so that we enjoy this topic. Okay. Nelson Chamisa is our leader, even if we change campaign, but we'll defeat Monzora. No, the thing is, you are not contesting against Monzora here. You are contesting against so many parties. I'm talking about the leaders of Nelson Chamisa. So if you're saying, I enjoy when you say we are going to defeat Monzora. You are not going to defeat Monzora. You will be contesting against so many political parties. Right? So now, my question to you guys, come on guys. You know, I don't like it when I do on my own. There's an audio here.
This one, you know, it's just we fight for this party in the streets, online. We fight for it every day, and we cannot just sit here again and see Monzora, you know, celebrating some fake victories like he did with Harvest House and all that. The name thing is an issue in the throne, and I would like to believe Chamisa and the crew have wisdom enough, you know, to have listened to us, what we are saying, and to know could be the cause are captured. You know, whatever they are doing, I genuinely believe. I don't think we can fall back into the trap of 2018 Mugoma. I think I'm hoping that these guys have got a plan and a very strategic one for that matter. So I don't know. We'll see.
Thank you so much. I wish I can bring a lot of people here. I wish I can bring a lot of people here. I wish I can bring the people like Australians or any other people there. Let me see if he's there. Just 1 second. He's unavailable. Okay, he's unavailable. I wish I can bring a lot of people like Australians here. I wish I can bring a lot of people. Guys, share this video. You know, this is a topic which Zimbabweans let's talk about. Let me try and see if I can send Australians a message to give me a call back. And a lot of political guns to come in, or journalists or whoever. Listen, me, when I come in here, I'm not coming in here as a supporting anyone. I'm coming in as my job just to let Zimbabwe talk what they want to talk about. Today, Douglas Monzora says they will use the word the name MTC Alliance. But now, for Nelson Chamisa to change the name, do you think Nelson Chamisa will change the name? Do you actually think he will change the name MTC Alliance? I would have loved to talk to Nelson Chamisa, but his number is not available as well. I would have loved to talk to those who support MTC Alliance. I would have loved to talk to my core journalists, the people like Jed, the people like Simbashi Kanza, the people like in Zimbabwe, the people, so that we discuss about this. Blessed in Shanga, who I would have loved honest enough to talk. And this is it's so, you guys, we might take this. I'm telling you, Zimbabwe needs a solution, whether it's ZANU-PF, whether it's Sanamai or whatever. We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue with the tug of war of politics. So we are only few months away from the general election of Zimbabwe, and the things are not going accordingly. Let me check if we have got some more messages here. Let me check if we have got some more messages here. 1 second. Let's see if we can get some more messages here. There's another message here. Somebody sent me a message here. He says, Mkoma Fitza, Chamisa akachinja zita. Mkoma Fitza, Chamisa akachinja zita atoluza. Hafani kuchinja zita nekuti it's a plan. I don't know about that. Listen, I don't want to speculate, but I would have loved to hear those people who support Nelson Chamisa, because if Douglas Monzola says I don't go in the assistance and MTC Alliance, apparently wrote a letter to the ZEC. Achiti, he wants to use the word MTC Alliance. And I remember some few months ago when we were doing Africa debate with some other journalists from other countries. They were saying Nelson Chamisa, Taiwanese when says, where are you, Philip, UK or Zimbabwe? I'm in South Africa. My brother, Tabani. I'm in South Africa. Yes. So I just came in for this debate. Yes, for this debate. Yes, I'm in South Africa. Right. So a lot of people were asking me, Joe Cyril, hey, my messages are coming in. Dark recalled MPs, ETC saying, we are MTC Alliance now. What has changed, Monzora, being used by the regime? Watch the space where the regime finishes with him. He is soon ZANU-PF Chiworo. Right, guys, let me be honest with you. Guys, let's talk about this. I don't have a political party in Zimbabwe. I don't vote in Zimbabwe. I have never voted in Zimbabwe. The last time I voted in Zimbabwe was when I was in Zimbabwe. I mean, I'm a journalist. I'm not a social media person. I'm a journalist. Sorry, my network is playing games, but it's going to recover. Don't worry. I'm a journalist. I cover the news of Zimbabwe. I love my country. I don't care who wins. I don't care what happens in the next general election. But this is a topic of interest, because if actually Douglas Monzola says he's going to use the word MTC Alliance, what does that mean? Surely we cannot go to an election with two MTC alliances. We cannot go to an election with two MTC alliances. Let's be careful, and guys, let me not use the word be careful, because if I use the word be careful, it looks like as if I am supporting a certain horse. I am not. But I think people of Zimbabwe needs to know what is going on, because if two MTC goes as MTC Alliance, honest enough, surely the people in the rural areas, they'll be confused. So I wonder, where are we going as a country? What is this? And where is this taking us? But anyone who wants to join in, if you want me to send you the link, let me get the link here and put the link for you here, guys. Let me put the link for you here, guys, for those who want to join in. The link is there. If you want to join, there is the link there. You can join there, or you can go to Facebook. Go to my Facebook, and then just you'll see the link for the StreamYard. You can come in and join. Zimbabweans, honest enough, it doesn't matter whether you are living in South Africa. It doesn't matter whether you are living in wherever you are. It doesn't matter whether you are in the UK, whether whatever. The general elections of 2023, they are the future of you. Whether it's ZANU-PF wins, whether it's other political party, Nkosana Moyo, Noah Manyika, it's your future. If you don't concentrate in these elections, you will regret. You will regret. As I promised to you that we are going to be talking to every political party. We are going to be trying by all means to bring all political parties to balance. But today, I came in today because of the breaking news that the leader of the MDCT, Mr. Douglas Monzora, has written to the ZEC. He has written to the ZEC for them to allow him to go as MTC Alliance, to use the word MTC Alliance. Remember, Douglas Monzora, and Tabani says, I can't see the link. Right, Tabani, let me send you the link direct. Let me send you the link direct. Don't worry. Let me send you the link direct. Don't worry. I'll send you the link direct. Anyone wants the link, I'll send it direct to you. Don't worry. Let me send the link to you. Okay. Copy link. Tabani is fine. I'm sending you the link, Tabani. Guys, I kindly ask you to be part of this. Tabani, Siband, I can see you there, Tabani. Yes, Tabani. Here is the link, Tabani. I've given you. No. I think I've given you the wrong link, Tabani. 1 second. I'll give you the link now, Tabani. Anyone wants to come in, guys, this is your topic. It's not my topic, it's your topic. So, right there, copy the link, share, copy. Right, Tabani, I'm sending you the link now. Okay. You got the link now, Tabani. Go to your messenger, you will see the link. Okay. Right, the light. Hello, Maria. How are you? I hope you're fine. Guys, anyone wants to come in? I just request for the link. I'll send you the link. What advice will you give Nelson Chamisa after today's press conference of Douglas Monzora? Let me be honest with you. I don't believe in political insult. So don't insult anybody. Just come in and talk about your points. Whether you agree or you disagree is part of politics. So whether you agree that Douglas Monzora is going in as MTC Alliance according to what the press conference is saying, right? Whether you agree or you don't agree, let's not insult anybody here. But my advice is, guys, Zimbabwe people they need you. They need you political leaders, ZANU-PF, MDCT, MTC Alliance, Imbovan, ZAPU. You know, whatever you do, please do for the benefit of people. So, honestly enough, those who were saying, who are basing on MTC Alliance today, how do you feel? Given a choice or given a chance that today, you are meeting the leader of the MTC Alliance, Nelson Chamisa. What advice will you give Nelson Chamisa today after this breaking news? Right. Yes. Kunzima ukuxoxa ngento oyizondayo. Okay, let's see now. Hey, let's see amalayithi ami we-studio namhlanje ayangicithela. Right. Uthi kona kunzima ukuxoxa into oyizondayo gazi lami. So ucabangeni today. Ngeke yazi sibe ku topic kaMonzora or ithi and uthi singathuki sihlupheka. So hi, all the best on this conference. Don't worry. I don't believe in insult. One thing with me, Judith, I don't believe in insult. I don't believe, because I would rather not. I don't believe in insult. I believe in talking, not insulting. I don't believe in insult. Honestly, I know. Thank you. Right. So what I'm saying is, given a choice today, right? Nelson Chamisa was here. What advice will you give him today after Douglas Monzora saying they've written to ZEC for them to allow them to go in as MTC Alliance? Given a choice or given a chance to sit and have a cup of tea with him, Monzora, right? I think let me connect this here. Otherwise, it keeps on switching off here. I think the best thing in our light, let's connect it here so that we don't have a problem because this light keeps on going off. Right? I think now we can be fine. Right? Given a choice. Right. Thank you so much. I can see anyone who wants to come in and talk about Douglas Monzora namhlanje ukubana ebhalele khona ngale kulokuzeni kuzekho ukuthi hayi nxa kuyikubana uyacela ukubana bam approve akukhumbula ukuthi ayathokumbula ukuthi thiphinde as MDC Alliance and I think he's actually asking ukuthi Zek isavumela Nelson Chamisa ukuthi aphinde as an MDC Alliance. So given a choice today, you as a supporter of MDC Alliance, if you're supporting MDC Alliance, what advice will you give your leader? Do you think it's the time to change the name, or you think it's good to continue? Somebody saying, Air Marshal Commander, we salute you. We love the way you love your country. Thank you, Nyabonga. But you didn't put your name, but this number looks like you're in South Africa. You are saying, Air Marshal Commander, if I was Nelson Chamisa, I'll boycott the elections. I will boycott the elections. I don't know about boycotting the elections, but it's your freedom of choice and it's your freedom of let me see any lapani phone lapana ubana ama message ayangena na awula yesingele lapana. So advise Nelson Chamisa changing the name, but guys, we are not far from the elections. We are only talking about next year. Tabani sengele lapana mansi ngeniso tabana lapana simzukuthi uthini jahe kudala. Tabani yakwamukela.
Yes, sir.
Kunjani dawo?
Right. I'm camera.
It's okay. It's okay. You are free. You are free to say that. You are free. You are free. Continue.
The camera guy is putting a server something. It's just good laughing going to put me camera.
I know it's okay. It's okay. Now, yeah. Very simple. You are not on the camera. Yes, Kuluma Javel done.
Yeah, no. The topic there is a very, very, very important topic.
It's an important topic. It's an important topic, but people are not sharing it. So it means in Zimbabwe there is no problem. Zimbabwe is a fantastic country. There is everything is going well. If this topic was very important, you could have seen a lot of people coming in here and talk about their country of love.
Yeah, the problem. Abantu baseZimbabwe angifuni sesajwayela ukuthi ngoba angifuni usifaka intweni leyo. Abantu beZimbabwe sebajwayela ukuthi khona ngubani ongenileyo une-following enganani.
Okay.
So bekhohlwa ukuthi problem if ungafaka i-topic ekhuluma ngento e-affecta sonke kuyabe kufanele abantu bangena no matter une-following ye-1,000 people or following 10 million people, abantu bangene bakhulume ngeproblem ekhona. Abantu abasakwazi manokho eZimbabwe, everything is being polarized.
Yeah.
I-topic leyo sibanda inzima kakhulu. Into engayitsho mina indaba kaDouglas Monzora ayiqali namhlanje ngoba announce ukuthi yena uzobhalisa i-MDC Alliance. No. uDouglas Monzora uvele is doing what I call, in my term, a calculated move, which he is not doing, not on his own, but with others. So they are trying to eliminate a true and authentic opposition for the people and create one party state. Using Douglas Monzora. So it's very sad, Baba Swanda Moba. Unjenje ukukhuluma kanje zathothi sasa sengitargeta ukuthi ngoba ngimaking so mina ngizabuyela back to 2017. 2017 kuthe uMr ubaba uNanga Gwenzela mina for the first time ngakuthumela ama pictures ami injabulo enganginayo khona lapha you say Swanda kathi usupporta iZANU-PF. No. Into ka 2017 it became a Zimbabwean issue instead of a ZANU-PF, MDC or ZAPU issue. It became a Zimbabwean issue whereby Zimbabweans united as one and focused in one thing to bring in a new leadership. for the first time, Mina, I supported ZANU-PF because I'm not a ZANU-PF person. I don't hate them. I don't vote them. I don't. I've never been ZANU-PF. But 2017, Mina, I became a person who supported that move and say, it is one of our mistakes from the person obe eseduze kwakhe. Supporter even the world over, America, Britain, and all over around the world supported Mnangagwa off. You know that.
Yeah.
But I was surprised in Nasembona ama mistakes ayesewenza yena more than akababumka. I was very surprised. Namanje, I'm very disappointed. Kangizondelanga and nanxa ngikhuluma kanje abamsebenzelayo mabe ngizwa bangacabanga ukuthi ngikhuluma nje ngiyamzonda kumbe ngiyamplanela. I'm disappointed. Zimbabwean othi khona I was wrong good about Zimbabwe as a patriotic Zimbabwean, telling the white and black people, Indians, good things about Zimbabwe and the new leadership that has come in 2017, only to realize leadership learner did not care about the people, but they cared about politics and other things. And one party state, opposition. So I'm very disappointed. So that's why I think about I call it up. Mina nyamangala ukuthi khona kuba kuthiwe noba Mnangagwa bayakuthanda yini ukubusa ilizwe li-divided. Ngesikhathi bethatha ilizwe lakuhlangana for the first time kwaze kwangani hambeni kwangikhumbuza 1980, we should agree with you ukuthi i-environment yakhona yayilinde nga-1980. Baqede lapho bona sokusiba yibo futhi asebesithi khona hayi lo othandwa ngabantu kasifuni ukusebenza naye thina sifuna ukusebenza lowethu. Ngitsho ubani? Ngitsho uNelson Chamisa. Lo othandwa ngabantu ngabe bona bathe kuye umfana sondela la kasitshintsheni izinto sisebenze nabantu siyabona uthandwa ngabantu. iZimbabwe manje ngabe kude kabi. uNelson Chamisa asomuntu lwana nomkhawu ofuna ukudla ngeyedwa ofuna ukudla. No, he is there for the people. Bekufanele bathathe opportunity lana bayisebenzise ukuthi basebenze laye bengabantu abadala. Kwabehlula abantu abadala bakithi nakangikwazi ukuthi bamthiwe ngani noba Mnangagwa basuka bona bayilahla kuphi khona laphana ukuthi nga umfana abana bamthatha bathi mfana sesingenile lapha thina kasisebenzeni sonke nathi amaZimbabweans we're going to continue running behind them sisenza i-development sihamba sisiba ngama-ambassadors aweZimbabwe esasesikuqalile vele ukuthi.
So are you saying to me they should have gone to elections, they should have formed a GNU in 2018 before then they moved on for you? Is that what you're telling me?
Mina into engisho yiyo leyo baba Sibanda ukuthi khona ngemva kobana sokuphumele ubaba uMgabe kwakufanele ukuthi uMnangagwa nabosiwenga bahlale phansi babize uNelson Chamisa and other opposition leaders basuspende i-politics. Into esuggestwa ngama-bishops aweZimbabwe ukuthi suspend the election is proper and correct. So kwafanele bakwenze khona lokho bathi khohliya nengento ze-politics to unite Zimbabweans ukuthi no ZANU-PF, no MDC, but a transitional authority ezothathwa, not even authority, a transitional government ezothathwa yilaba abavele bekhona khona lapho for the next how many years kubanjeni kusetshenziswana kusenziwa yonke into and then level the playing ground, unite Zimbabweans, lobby the international community to support what we have done as Zimbabweans, and then later on call for elections if the playing ground is ready, and if it's necessary call the elections and then go for the election. If not necessary, continue from even 7 to 10 years without elections, but waiting to revive the economy of Zimbabwe. kwakuzokwenza ukuthi ku-unite abantu more than anything.
Before I bring another guy there, my brother, how important do you think Nelson Chamisa is in Zimbabwe?
Nelson Chamisa is the man for the moment, no matter where he's the man for the moment. No matter I'm supporter, I'm support or when I'm supporter, the truth is that he's the man for the moment. Me, I'm in the United Kingdom. Now we are band in United Kingdom, good corner. Nelson Chamisa and all other countries around the world, including Africa, good corner. That's a new leadership, vibrant leader. Or countries and business people will flow to Zimbabwe to make deals, proper deals with this young man. We all know that. With Atlas Monzora, I'm going to choose Western ZANU-PF. I don't know how West ZANU-PF. I've never been ZANU-PF member, but with Atlas Monzora, moyo moving ipatona dana so party right umamukupi wakulu kona bona they are there for money. Mopping committee is there for money. Douglas Monzora is there for money. So it's a leadership that wants to eat. So I see that when politics in Zimbabwe it has gone from back to west. He hate ya corner, divide and rule ya corner. It's a study about corner. So the second one about funding, so passing Java. Kufanele ahlanganisa abantu abe ngumuntu okhuluma into yokuhlanganisa abantu sesimangela umfundisi ukuthi nguye osesithi khona noba ngihani yiwini vele kulokhana iZimbabwe kufanele abaZimbabweans aphakame ahlangane not against the government, not against anyone, but unite and leave ama-politicians nalawo afuna ukuthi divide abantu yahambe wodwa laba abahlanganisa abantu bahlanganisa abantu ngitshela into eyi-one mina ongangitshela yona ehlanganisa abantu uDouglas Monzora ayenzayo banda ngicela eyi-one kuphela.
I know me. Honestly enough, I'm a moderator, but I just love that. Maybe let's hear this other guy coming in. Hello, David.
Hello, bro. You okay?
I'm all right, and how are you? Swanda, stay there, Swanda. Yeah, stay there, Swanda, if you're not busy. David, what brings you here on this topic today?
Yeah, just the passion of being Zimbabwean and trying to solve Zimbabwe problems so that we can move forward. Really, because if we continue the way we are just. We just, the country is burning whilst people are, we are saying Chamisa, Monzora, ZANU-PF, ED, but we really know the politics is toxic and it is what has brought the country to where it is today. So what's happening in Zimbabwe? I think the previous speaker nailed it on the head. The mistake we did when Mugabe was removed, was for us to give a blank check to the current dispensation, to the Second Republic. We should have stayed in the streets and demanded the type of government we wanted. We should have determined to say, we are not going back home. We want A, B, C, D to be done before we can go back to our houses. And that was the biggest failure of the Zimbabwean people. What we need now is not this kind of politics. We can talk of Monzora, we can talk of Chamisa. All of them have got their own faults. From my own personal perspective, I'm not going to vote for Chamisa. No matter that people say that he's like man of the moment. I know he's man of the moment. And I will never say never that he will never be elected into the office. But I feel he's the wrong person for the job. Monzora is what a poll. When I hear him speak, he's a statesman. He knows what the nation needs. Whether he will be able to do that is another thing. And then the Second Republic, I think there are things that they are doing good, but they've also failed to honor, because people really were of the opinion that they were going to bring in a new dispensation. But it seems they went to the old ways of doing things. So what we need now, like he stated, that we need a transitional authority, because what we need to realize is the toxicity of the politics in Zimbabwe. It's us versus them. If like one of me, I don't support ZANU, I don't support MDC. But even if I say, if I say something against it, criticize MDC in a way, I'm regarded as ZANU. If I criticize ZANU, I'm regarded as MDC. I don't support. So a transitional authority is needed. What does a transitional authority need to do? It needs to be an apolitical organization. And its purpose is to rebuild the institutions of Zimbabwe that have been destroyed over the past 4 decades. And when we've done that, we give this country about 20 years without any political. Yes, the political parties can exist, but they must know for the next 20 years, our task is to rebuild the country and not focus on politics at all. And then after that, then I think we would have created the institutions that are able to say, if we want to do the voting or what, there's a level playing field for everyone. But at the moment, I think with the trajectory where we are going, we just going into a ditch, honestly. And thank you.
Before you go. So you said you are not an MDC Alliance supporter. You rather did you say that?
Yeah. I'm not MDC. I'm not ZANU.
I'm not ZANU.
Yeah, because when I speak to ZANU people, I tell them I'm the original ZANU. The original ZANU or the original ZAPU. If you understand the ethos of what they want for Zimbabwe, it's totally different from what we've got. The people who died fighting for Zimbabwe, they didn't fight for individuals to enrich themselves. They didn't fight for someone to be driving a Bentley while some people are sleeping hungry. They fought for equitable distribution of land. They fought for equitable distribution of wealth in Zimbabwe. But now,
can I ask you a question, David? Can I ask you a question, David? How much are the people of Zimbabwe suffering due to politics?
I think politics is 99% of what's causing what's happening in Zimbabwe right now. Of course, there are sanctions which the opposition also disagree. There are sanctions. There are sanctions. My submission on this is, first of all, we must, if we were clever enough as Zimbabweans, we would understand sanctions are sort of a state of war. And if you are in a state of war, you want your best to be at the forefront of fighting these sanctions. What do I mean by this? I mean, you need your best mind to be at the forefront of coming up with innovations of circumventing these sanctions. How do you do that? Let's take example. Smith was under sanctions, right? Do you know we had Zimbabwe after independence? We had a cargo airline, Africa. Go and look at the history of Africa. How was it built? Africa started as an airline to sort of go around the sanctions that Rhodesia had at that time. So what they used to do, they used to ask some other countries in Africa to import goods on their behalf.
Okay. Can I ask you, can I between the two of you here, I can see the network, other people coming in and out. Given a choice of the two of you, right? I'll start with Taban. Taban, given a choice of having the president of Zimbabwe, Mr. Emerson Mnangagwa, Douglas Monzora, and Nelson Chamisa, and the other political leaders. Because if I mention the three, it looks as if we only have three political parties. But given a choice, what will your advice be? Do you think Zimbabwe should go for an election, or they must have a proper GNU, like what Morgan Tsvangirai did with the Mugabe, and then move forward? Because I enjoyed when those people did a GNU. Do you think we need these elections now or no? I'll start with Taban.
Hey, Bamuswanda, I wish you were a question in Leo Buza, one Buza on 2017. Because like this gentleman over Kulmaman, this previous speaker, I think what he has said, I totally agree with him, other than the sanctions, mantra thing, which you find this approach on the sanctions. At the moment, a GNU will not work because the previous speaker has said it very well. Situation politically environment is really poisonous. It's really poisonous. So if you sign a GNU today, with who? Because if you mention all these politicians, he has mentioned them, Douglas Monzora, Nelson Chamisa, the current president, and everyone else. Can you trust these people? China, as Zimbabweans, manje, instead of the GNU, a transitional authority is the answer at the moment. But if
listen, Taban, excuse me, Taban. Let's say you are talking to somebody. Excuse me, you are talking to somebody who is not politically mature. I'm talking about somebody who is learning the problems of Zimbabwe, a young kid who was born in the diaspora, like our children we are having in our days. But he also wants to. So when you're talking about a political transition, whatever you're talking about, what do you mean? Where is the difference between that and GNU?
The difference between the GNU and the transitional authority is that the GNU, the actors in the GNU will be the guys, the current guys, the political guys, like ZANU-PF, MDC Alliance, and other political leaders. Whereas the transitional authority, we want the non-political people to come in. Like if you give it to the business people, the people who are business-minded to take us forward. In the meantime, while they are working as the transitional authority guys, then they will fix, the playing ground and make it suitable for the elections, and then they will work on the institutions like this other speaker said, and make sure that they fix. Because the institutions, government institutions, they are now politically, they support certain parties, and that is not good for the country. They should work for Zimbabweans, not for certain parties.
How united is your country, David?
No, it's not united. Like I've previously stated, the politics is really toxic. And what we have started doing, what's driving the politics of Zimbabwe is politics of the stomach. There is no other politics in Zimbabwe apart from politics of the stomach. So when you've got that level of mindset, you're not gonna go anywhere. Zimbabwe is rich enough to cater for all of its citizens. All the children that you are talking of in diaspora, Zimbabwe is able to give each and every child a scholarship to go wherever they want to go and study. This is how rich our country is. I've been to Australia. Australia is over I think 2 or 3 trillion economy. But look, it has got the same sort of resources like Zimbabwe, even less than Zimbabwe. because Australia hasn't got the agricultural capacity that Zimbabwe has got. So we are far, far ahead. But because you put people in power who don't understand how rich the country is and what possibilities that you can have, then you've got the blind leading the blind. So like he said, like we are debating now, a transitional authority is different from ZANU, it's different from MDC, because what we are saying is we don't need these people to be in charge because they have been the people who have brought us where we are today. So please, for the next 20 years, can they just stand aside? We pick people from civil society. We pick people even from the military, independent people. We pick people from churches, from every sector of the Zimbabwean society to compose this transitional authority. And we need people with the brains. We don't just need, like now, my argument with politicians, look at our parliament. To 99%, I tell you, of all those parliamentarians, they can't debate a thing in parliament. They don't even know what you are talking about. So that's why we don't have our current fix up to today. How much is Zimbabwe exporting in gold? My brother, how much is Zimbabwe exporting in gold? China has got no gold mines of its own. How much gold is China holding? How much gold is Russia holding at the moment? And can you go and ask how much does Zimbabwe have in reserve bank as gold? The amount of gold it has. We are at an inflection point of history. I'm from an economic background. I know what's happening. We're coming to the point where the American dollar is being challenged now because the current financial system we use was agreed in 1945. That's when the IMF was created and the World Bank was created. All the countries used to deposit their gold in America, and the American dollar was pegged to gold. But now we have come to a point where China is rising, Russia is rising. They are challenging that status quo, that the world should not be determined by the US dollar alone. So somehow we are going to find in a few years there'll be a new standard of currencies. But we need that kind of innovation to say, we as Zimbabwe, what's our way forward? Shall we go to the gold standards? Because gold standards allows you not to print as much money as our government do, which takes away the wealth of all the ordinary people. So what we need is a transitional authority looking into all these things. That's why I'm saying you need smart people to be leading you, who understand economics, who understand wealth creation. We have got a vision of where you want to take the country for the next 50 years. You and me.
Can you give me an example of 3 people who you think they can lead a transition? Both of you, give me 3 whom you think, you as Zimbabweans, you know your people, who do you think can be those people?
So I'll give you 3. I think Nkosana Moyo would be. He knows the world side, how a country can create wealth for itself. So
that's one.
Is my candidate. And then you've got people like Simba Makoni. And then you need some of these guys in banking. We've got this guy, I think he's heading he's in Tanzania, I forgot his name, but he's heading the sort of the digital transformation of Tanzania or whatever. I'm not too sure.
Is Zimbabwean.
We've got so many powerful people. You know, the thing is, Zimbabwe has got these skills, but people are earning good money outside the country. They don't want to be messed up with these silly politics.
Okay, guys, let's go back to the topic now. Surely, I'll start with you, Tabani. Surely, what's next if Douglas Monsola goes and use the word MTC Alliance? Tabani, I start with you.
So what was the question?
I said, surely, what's next for Nelson Chamisa MTC Alliance if Douglas Monsola is going to use the word MTC Alliance in the elections? Because you can't have two MTC alliances. You are going to confuse your own people in the rural areas.
Me now, Swanda, I am very, very disappointed with the way leadership Nelson Chamisa is long upon.
What do you mean? Elaborate when you say they are slow.
There is no way ukuthi khona wena bazowina indaba le yegama le. No chance. UNelson Chamisa kudala abantu bemtshela ukuthi katshintshi igama, atshintshi igama, achiyelele igama i-PMDC azivumele eyakhe iphathi. Yena usezitshela into eyi-1 ukuthi i-MDC igama leli selakhiwe seliyigama elikhulu kakhulu. So ukuthi atshintshe sokunzima. UNelson Chamisa, the answer is katshintshe igama, achiye this name uDouglas Monsola. uDouglas Monsola kanabantu engikutshele into ongayaziyo Sibanda, kanabantu uzosala negama loyilana, abantu bazomuva kuye iqede lapho iphathi yakhe bazoxabana vele kungaphela indaba yegama. But the problem
is it not too late to change the name now, guys? Is it not too late?
It's not too late. Because it's too late for the by-elections, it's not too late for the future coming elections. So they must do it now, forget about the by-election, and do it now. uDouglas Monsola later on uzaswela into yokwenza. But the problem is the politics in Zimbabwe, the system wants to get rid of Chamisa. So kuzabanzima ukuthi register. They can disqualify him because he is the only person, unfortunately, the only person who is for the people, by the people, and talking about the need for the people. He's genuinely, he's genuinely doing the best. Because if you ask me, what wenzakala neZimbabwe kwenzekeni, ngizotsho le into eshiwo the previous speaker ukuthi we need abantu abanjengaboNkosana Moyo and business people to take over. But if you say politician, Chamisa is the one, he is the answer.
Thank you so much, Tabani. My brother, thank you, Tabani. David, I will ask you the same question. Do you think MTC Alliance Nelson Chamisa should change the name, or is it a bit too late?
No, I don't think, we will come back to the same point, because we've got so much obsessed with this politics that it has become so divisive. Even if it's Nelson Chamisa, they are also within Nelson Chamisa. There are people who cause problems, I tell you. Our politics is politics of the stomach. So even if there are people, lions in Chamisa's camp, the moment Chamisa maybe is elected, there are people who can bring him down as well within his own sphere. Me particularly, I know transitional authority might be a stretch, because what I find surprising with the Zimbabwean people, they are so much beholden to these political parties. If you suggest an alternative way, we've been doing elections since 1980. And instead of the country getting better, it has been getting worse and worse. Why don't we say, no, enough is enough. Let's change ways. Let's try something new. Because I'll tell you, 2023 is coming. I said this in 2018, and I said it before in the previous elections. Our elections, we have people being killed. It's always bloodshed. Because already we set the tone of how the elections are going to be like. It's Monsola, a sellout. Is Chamisa is useless. ED is useless. we are setting the tones and all hell will break loose in 2023. But we need to learn to say, no, enough of elections. This is the time that we need to fix Zimbabwe once and for all. And we can only do this through a transitional authority, a non-apolitical organization.
Surely the two of you, surely, I wish we could have had a lot of people coming in here as Zimbabweans. We are in February now. Let's just say we are in February now, because January, we are in the mid month of January now. We are coming towards the mid of month. Surely there hasn't started a campaign. No campaign has been done by all political parties. Do you see a landslide or a massive turnout for the elections, especially in the rural areas? Because, I mean, I haven't seen any campaigns. COVID-19 has had an effect on the campaigns. Nothing is happening. Surely, the country cannot go for a general election with only 6 months to go. I don't know. I've never voted in Zimbabwe. I mean, I would have loved to vote, but I don't vote because I don't live in Zimbabwe. You see. But surely, are you telling me, you guys, that I don't understand? I personally, if I had to choose, I'll tell the Zimbabwean government and both of you guys to cancel the elections and do something and unite. Because you cannot tell me that, guys. I mean, you will see a turnout in the general election. Probably we are going to have another COVID, whatever, or market, whatever, COVID or whatever, and then they will suspend. As we speak right now, children are not going to school in Zimbabwe. You know, things are tough. So, I don't understand. I love my country, Zimbabwe, but something needs to be done. I've got a guy here, I've got somebody else here who wants to come in. Guys, feel free to raise up your hand and say, can I speak? You feel free. Hello, Jetro, how are you, my brother?
Yes, Philip, how are you?
I'm so good. Feel free to use the language you want to use. And what do you think about, we're talking, I've got two gentlemen here, and feel free. The only thing we don't want is to insult each other. But as we are Zimbabweans, we are one. Okay. Or you can use your languages, but wherever I see that you are swearing, I'll have to apologize. We are talking about apparently the leader of MDCT, Douglas Monzora, has said he's going to use the name MDC Alliance. That's what we heard. I'm not 100% sure. I will have to talk to Douglas Monzora. I'll call him if I can, but I couldn't get through. But what do you think if that is happening? Giotto, I'm talking to you. Continue, Giotto. We can hear you.
I think.
Continue, yes.
No, I think it's not fair. He's playing politics on people's heads. You recalled all those MPs and all those councillors saying they've joined the alliance, and he was using the name MDCT, but now he wants to adopt the same name, the MDC Alliance. What is it? He's being very. He thinks he's very shrewd. It's not fair on the people. But anyway, the people will decide. The people are the ones who are going to vote. The people, I don't think he's got numbers anyway. So
no. Before you go further, it's not a matter of numbers. It's not a matter of numbers. It's a matter of the name. People will go to the ballot and vote MDC Alliance, and then you will say I am MDC Alliance. You will say I am MDC. So listen. If you go and put your name Philip Swanda, right, and people they just put Philip Swanda, they will just say every ballot with the ex-MDC Alliance is mine.
But this should be made clear before the elections, before the 26th of March, who is MDC Alliance Monzora, or if MDC Alliance Chamisa, if Chamisa decides to use the name MDC Alliance. So it should be very clear on people. So people should go into the ballot boxes knowing where they want to put their X. Yeah.
Who wants to answer this gentleman, guys? Probably doesn't understand me.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you answer him?
Ngicela ukuthi ngibeke kube clear lapha indaba ye-MDC Alliance leadership. If it goes to court, ngendlela okumi ngayo manje, uDouglas Monzora will win the case. The reason why ngitsho njalo is because of the decision eyathathwa yi-High Court whereby ba-approve ukuthi uDouglas Monzora is the legitimate leader of MDC-T. And then iParty abayisayinayo besenza i-MDC Alliance yathi khona the leader of the MDC-T will automatically become the leader of the MDC Alliance. According to the court ruling, who is the legitimate leader of the MDC-T is Douglas Monzora. We all know that. So, okamanje is there to disqualify Itamisa and accept Douglas Monzora as the leader of the MDC Alliance according to the court ruling. Nyabo.
Did you hear that, Jethro?
Yes, I heard that. But, the last elections, MDC-T went to the elections as MDC-T. MDC Alliance went to the elections as MDC Alliance. So, if now Douglas Monzora wants to be MDC Alliance, why did he recall all those people who were elected on behalf of MDC Alliance?
No.
If now he's claiming the name. So he should reinstate, or because they were, if he has come to MDC Alliance, he recalled those people because they were MDC Alliance. He was MDC-T. So he should reinstate if he wants to adopt the name. Yeah. I think these by-elections were triggered by what he did, you see. So he's not. No, he's being very unscrupulous. He's being very naughty. The bad thing is he's being supported by these
but that's politics, isn't it, Jethro? Politics is always that. When you get into politics, it's like joining the army. You should expect to get shot. All these people we are talking about, this has been the history of Zimbabwe. Betrayal, non-cooperation. Maybe our politics will mature. The politics we see today in Zimbabwe is based on politics of the stomach. If you are here in the room before, we discussed about what's driving this kind of politics. Because it's a winner takes all mentality that drives our politics. So everyone is fighting for these positions, not that because they want to be a service to Zimbabwe, but they want to serve themselves and be on the table where all the riches.
You have put it absolutely right. Monzora and Co. They are cynical. They are doing politics of the stomach. They know they lost the elections, MDC Alliance Congress, and they know their political careers is dead underwater. It's in the dustbins of history. And if to prove it, I would advise Chamisa to adopt another name and to sell out his product, and the people to rally behind his candidates. And for Monzora, Komichi, and Mutsuri, and to be shamed.
But Jethro, this politics it's not gonna stop, because the
it's not going to stop. But will the people decide?
No. We have heard that before. From 1980, people will decide.
And the people have been deciding. And from 2002, people
are getting killed.
From 2002, people have been decided, but their voice has not been heard.
Will be killed again. Because even now the politics is so toxic that a lot of people will lose their lives. This is what we are saying. We need a transitional authority. All these political parties, they stand aside. We
So,
build institutions.
What will the transitional authorities solve? When
Jethro, do you think people should go for elections yourself?
yes, they should go for elections. I know it's too late to implement reforms. It's too late to have a level playing field. It's too late to. But if, say, the parties are properly and properly constitutionally registered, and the people go into the ballot boxes, know who they're going to vote for, and they vote for the candidates of their choice. You see.
So do you think Douglas Monzora is joking about that is going MDC alliance?
He's not joking. He is riding on the crest. He's riding on the popularity. He's riding. He wants to confuse people. He wants to just like he wants to use Chamisa's popularity. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? When he said he was going to challenge the Harvest House, what happened to the Harvest House?
He's taken the Harvest House. He's using the Harvest. Even the presser today, it was done in Harvest House.
So do you think when he comes in and say, I have won the Harvest House, my next chapter now is the name, do you think is going to withdraw or is going to go ahead? Then
when he can go ahead, we know he's been supported by.
If he goes ahead, Jethro, that's where the point is. Yeah. Listen, Jethro, I'm just asking here to the stage.
Yeah,
can I say a question? Listen, can I ask you a question? If he goes ahead, then if he goes ahead and say we are going to use the MDC alliance, then what's next for the MDC alliance originalist name? Because if he says I'm going to use MDC alliance and then he uses it, then it means Chamisa is going to change the name because you cannot have two MDC alliances in the ballot paper.
Philip, if we had impartial courts, they would have gone to court and the Chamisa and the Monzora fought over this name.
But you are using the word if we had. You are using the word if we had.
Hypothetical because the situation, the politics in our country is not mature. The politics in our country is captured. The politics we don't have impartial.
Okay, you are okay. Folk, listen. I cannot say. I mean, you are saying it's captured. So if it's captured, you are saying it yourself as a supporter of any political party. You are saying it. So if it's captured, so you know the result that you lose the name FDC Alliance. So what's next for your political party if you actually agree that it is captured?
Not only that, Banda, if it's captured, what's going to change the result?
That's what I'm asking the gentleman here. If you are saying it yourself, it's captured. I am not saying that. I am just a moderator. You are saying it yourself.
Last election, Chamisa had stood to say he was not going to participate. I went on Twitter to encourage him to say, don't participate, because it's not a level playing field. But what people don't understand is Chamisa also, that's why he shows his political immaturity, because he doesn't know really where he stands. He says, no, I'm not.
No. You go into an election hoping for the best.
Can I just finish? Yeah.
Give each other. If you want to talk, anyway, well, give me 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute, guys. I can see your messages coming in left, right, and center here. But anyone who wants to participate, please let me know. I send you a link. I see thousands of messages on my inbox. Send them to the screen. I don't want them on my inbox. My inbox doesn't do politics. If you want to talk, come to the screen here or ask for the link. Don't send them direct to me because send them on the screen here for other Zimbabweans to read. Thank you. Continue. Let me say who was Lapan. Who was talking? Was it? Continue, David. And this one. Listen, anyone who wants to talk, just say, "Can I talk? Can I talk?" So that we don't talk over each other.
Yeah.
Lost.
I wanted to say before Jethro answers, he
Yeah.
puts this into perspective as well, because what your question, Banda, was saying. So, what's going to happen with MDC? And I was adding on to that to say, if he's going to answer, can he answer to say why is it Nelson keeps on changing his goalposts? We know the sort of the electoral reforms has not been done. There's not gonna be a fair voting system and we know what might be the outcome. Right now, I think we saw on Twitter what was saying that the opposition have not done any work in terms of voter registration. So this thing might go to ZANU straight away. So why waste money? We're keeping on repeating the same mistake. We go over and over again, but we already know the results.
Can I
All
talk,
right.
Spanda?
Can I respond?
Yes, and feel free, Spanda. Feel free, anyone. Feel free. Just say, "Can I respond?" Guys, come in. Let's talk. Let's talk, but let's enjoy the topic because we are building our country. Continue, Jetro.
Yes, sir. One, do you honestly believe that in the past 2 years we've only registered a few thousand people? That's not true.
I cannot speculate. I don't want to speculate. I don't want myself. Yeah, yes. I don't want to speculate. Probably.
We know of an incident in Chitungiza alone where there were more than 1,000 youths with T-shirts who are going around on these voter registration drives, and they were arrested. And I mean, the program, the thing is, ZANU-PF doesn't want people to register to vote. ZANU-PF knows they will lose the next election, as they've lost all the other elections.
But Jetro. I mean, it's you saying that, not me. So you are saying that, not me. So continue.
No,
I just
don't have to say anything. Let me say.
Yeah.
I'm saying my opinions. I might be wrong. I might be right, but most likely I'm right. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
The thing is, to answer what's the other person's name, Davis' question. You go into an election hoping for the best. I mean, even if you look at the situation now, Monzora took over Harvest House. Monzora took over the party and its assets, and now he's also taking over the name. But that didn't stop Chamisa from going on this very popular and well-attended countrywide Meet the People tours, which were, you know how many of the obstacles and the barriers they were put, and the violence that was meted against you. You see. And
Okay.
it doesn't need Harvest House.
I can hear.
The name to do that. Yeah.
I hear you, Jetro. But Jetro, truly speaking, as a Zimbabwean, this issue of Douglas Monzora saying he's going as MDC Alliance needs addressing, because I am telling you, when Douglas Monzora says something, he means it.
I mean, yes, he means it, and you will win the name, and you will use the name in the next election. Well,
okay, so we are going back, David. We are going back, Simanda. Okay, hold on there. Hold on. Simanda, in short, Taban, if Douglas Monzora use the name MDC Alliance, what's next?
Spanda, asibeni honest lapha. Ujetro ke dukhuluma.
Yes, Jetro.
And then okhuluma ekuqaliseni mbala.
David.
I totally agree with you, David. Nelson Chamisa has entered into an election in 2018 without reforms, and he knows, he saw the result. Results are injured. So far, nothing has changed. So if he enters this election now, what is it that will change in terms of our results and the electoral environment? Nothing. One. Two, Douglas Monzora is not alone. Awenzayo is being supported by the system. So he's going to register a MDC Alliance name without having any problems. It would be lucky ukuthi Nelson Chamisa abe khona kwe-election le by election then it would be very lucky. I don't think so. Unless if there is enough time to register a new name. He can only do that the new name yakhe, provided the system will not delay the application yakhe deliberately.
David, here is a nyaya now, David. Nyaya iweruta kwa pano. Murumi wasei.
Yeah, I'm not too sure of the legalities because it depends. Like, I trust what he's saying to say when this agreement of MTC Alliance was signed, obviously each part sort of got what it wanted from that agreement. So it depends really if Douglas wins this case in court. Obviously, whatever they signed, the legal agreement will bind them. But to be honest, I don't know what was agreed, and I've never really looked into it. But my argument is these elections are just a waste of resources because we know what the outcome will be. So I don't know whether we should continue with this type of drama whereby we don't achieve anything, but we keep on repeating this process 5 years in, 5 years out, and we're not getting anywhere.
Can I introduce a scenario and can I have answers from people? Douglas Monzora goes to the election as MTC Alliance. Chamisa registers a new party in time, and people go and vote. If Chamisa retains all his MPs under whatever name he would have used, what next now for Douglas Monzora? What next now for the system?
But you are assuming that...
No, yes, it's a possible scenario. I don't see, because I'm basing my assumptions, I'm basing on what I don't think people's mindsets or people's opinions have changed. They're still having the same problem. They're still
I
like the same leader. Do you
I
think,
get
I
you.
guess you are telling me. You're telling me, Monzora and Co. They will adopt and take the name, and they will take the voters with them. Unless you are telling me that.
No, because you are
What the situation we're in, the way things hard are, and the way people vouch for Chamisa, the change of name or no change of name, Monzora going to vote. I don't think that's a possible scenario. We can even to put that to test.
Just hold on, Jethro. Jethro, hold on. We have got somebody here. He doesn't want to be recognized. Anyway, hello, Lexi caller. How are you? Alan, how are you, Alan?
Hello, Philip. Hi.
I'm very well. Listen, I know some of people, they don't want to talk much, but we are discussing a very something which builds our country here. We are going for an election in 2023. We have got some by-elections in March, and apparently the leader of the MDCT, Douglas Monzora, he has announced today that he is going to go in as MTC Alliance, which we all know that MTC Alliance was used as by Nelson Chamisa. What's your take on
that? I think we all know that this thing is a bit biased, because why is somebody allowed to keep and choose two names? You recalled the recalls were based on people calling themselves MDC Alliance. So the parliament allowed those recalls because those people were saying that we are MDC Alliance. Now he wants to contest as MDC Alliance. How does that work out?
Yeah, but if okay, that is a very good question. You are giving me back the, you are throwing me back. You are throwing the snake back to me. I am asking you, me, I'm a moderator. So I'm asking you a question. I need an answer from you.
Well,
No, I think
Monzora
he's
should
asking a
contest as
question.
Hold on, Jeff. Hold on, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, hold on. Continue, caller.
Monzora should contest as MDCT, and Chamisa should contest as MDC Alliance. That is because the recalls were based on those guys declaring themselves as MDC Alliance. So you can't turn around. How come the law keeps favoring him? Whatever he says is allowed by the law. Even the courtman, the Supreme Court judgment, was said to be mute. The word mute means whatever has happened in the past, we go with the present. That's what the word mood says in any society, except in Zimbabwe, where you go back. And how do you force people to go back to 2015 structures when people have died?
Yeah, but what happens is, do you think he will refrain from asking for that name, or do you think he's going?
It doesn't matter what they can do when they go to nomination. If they get told that MDC Alliance is taken, you call yourself MDC Alliance Chamisa. It's too late for Chamisa to change the name now. The by-elections are in two months' time. In Zimbabwe, the media is not as free as everywhere else. So what should happen is he goes in as MDC Alliance Chamisa. Afterwards, he changes to something else, whatever he wants, because it's got a year or so. It's too late now to change the name. It's too late.
It's too late.
I think since both men want to use the name, well, they're going to elections as MDC Alliance Monzora, MDC Alliance Chamisa, and the people decide. I think that's
But do you think if you start putting Chamisa, they will approve that name on top of MTC Alliance Chamisa?
They will, because they've done it in the past. They will. There's been MDC movement, MDC BT. They call MDC renewal, whatever. There's been 3 MDC ballot papers.
But is it not too late for the by-elections?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Everyone knows that MDC Alliance Chamisa what it means. And everyone would know that.
Okay, all right, I understand you. Samantha, do you want to add to another caller, or you are okay with that? Tabani? Okay, he's on mute. Okay, no, it's okay. Anything you want to add on top of that, Mr. Mshama?
No, I think the problem with this thing, okay, fair and fine. What people have to understand at the bottom line is we are not going for a general election. We're going for by-elections. And these are 28 seats. So it's too late for now for this party to change its name to me. I'm neutral anyway, but I'm trying to say things as they are. Why would Monzora be allowed to be MDC today, then tomorrow is MDC Alliance? The alliance partners of the original partners that signed that agreement, no one has gone to support Monzora. That woman who has taken over MITI, she just went there. Now she claims that she's a signatory. How come the court accepts them, doesn't accept OPT, doesn't accept Move? So that's where the problem is. The court has got it seems to have a bias. I think the court should just allow MDC issue to come to its logical conclusion. Just allow these parties to fight by themselves and not the state getting involved. Politics is about numbers. Politics is about numbers at the end of the day. You can't say somebody who has not won anything, who has got 45,000. How can you keep it? MPs. Kupe, even in his own village, he never even got more than 50 votes. So what we are saying, let's be fair with one another. How can how can you recall MPs who did not vote for you? People when they went to ballot, they were voting for ED, or they were voting for Chamisa, or they were voting for Kupe, or they were voting for what's his name? This guy, Maduku and all the other guys. So now all of a sudden, Kupe lost what 45,000. Kupe owns all those MPs. It's logic. The Supreme Court judgment said it's moot. I have to agree. I support the Supreme Court judgment. I think the judgment that was made, me on a personal level, was the right thing to be done. But the judgment also went on and said the decision is mute, which meant that Chamisa should have continued from where Chamisa was, Kupe from where Kupe was, and not say what because people didn't. When people want to vote, they did not vote for the constitution. They were voting for Chamisa, or they were voting for Kupe, or they were voting for ET. So the courts in Zimbabwe are the ones that have messed this up, because the judgment is moot. It even says that it's moot. So we should not be having all this issue. We should have started from where the judgment was. Not those who wanted to go to MPC, they would have done it and say, okay, we go back, we do whatever. Even Monzora and them, they're supposed to have had the elections anyway in their party already. The constitution does not allow them to be where they are. But now they are using COVID now as an excuse.
Okay, to cut a long story short and to move forward, we know Monzora has got a backing from the system. Monzora, who is very clear and it's obvious, he will be allowed to use the name MDC allowance to try and confuse the electorate. That's fine, but because it's too late to start to register the new party, so it should be clear on the ballot that this is MDC Alliance Monzora, this is MDC Alliance Chamisa, and the people.
Yeah, but when you say we know, when you say you know, you are saying you know. How do you know that?
Philip, it's quite evident, it's quite clear. All what Monzora has been asking for, all he's been getting, he's been supported, and whether we can say legally or illegally, he's been getting, and he will get. And I think even he's confident. He's confident because he knows he's got the backing. He's confident. Even the Harvest House.
All right. Okay. Giotto, just hold on. Tabani, you have come back. Did you hear what Mr. Mhlanga said? Yes.
I am glad at last Chamisa is going to listen to the supporters who have been begging him to change the name. The reason why I'm saying that he has got no choice but to listen now, because if by election days he will be out of it. The system will support Douglas Monzora to register the name MDC Alliance, and Chamisa will be out. So that's good news for the people, because he's going to form a new party for the next elections after losing the chance to contest for a by-election. No,
but we don't know that. They haven't, MDC, Chamisa,
we know that.
They haven't said they won't contest these by-elections.
No. They will be kicked out of this by the system, because the MDC Alliance name will be given to Monzora. And
they can give the name, but it doesn't mean they can't contest using another name or contesting any means anyhow. No.
What I'm trying to say here, son,
let's hear.
That's my point.
Listen.
I don't want to be here as if I'm against Chamisa, no. But what I'm saying is Chamisa should change the name as the request by the people. And if Chamisa changes the name, akekho umuntu eZimbabwe ongadla uChamisa ku-election. Just hear me. Akekho umuntu eZimbabwe ongadla uChamisa ku-free and fair election. He has got the backing, he has got the people behind him. He should change the name and go for a new name and leave this name alone.
I agree with you, but is it not too late to change a name now with 2 months to go? Because it will take time. We guys are privileged. We know about internet. There's no media coverage. How will people know the name has changed? I think 2 months is too little in Zimbabwe.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
No,
That's
there
what
is
I'm
plenty
saying.
time. There is plenty time. News spreads like wildfire. There is plenty time. And
It's not too late.
Can I ask you a question, guys? Can I ask you a question here, panel? Do you think if Nelson Chamisa changes his name today, don't you think that will actually damage him big time?
No, thank you. No, it's a big advantage.
Don't you think that will? I don't know. I'm just asking. Say what was your answer, Swanda?
It's a big advantage because Nelson Chamisa is a brand himself.
Yeah.
He is a brand himself. If he changes the name today, within a month, Mucheruti abantu are waiting for an election. This boy is a brand.
Yeah, Enginto Spanda, that is not being mentioned is behind the scenes. Chamisa and the other guys seem to want a broad stage. So just like ideology, they want to go to my election. There's no need for you to go to an election as a single party. You will never win an election. You need to be united. That's the idea of alliance. So it also depends what I'm saying is, if Chamisa calls himself convergence, whatever, for the by-election, and then this other guy says, no, let's look for another name. So again, after the election, he has to change the name. So this is why I think we need to stick to the same name, so that after the election, you can sit around with everyone else, anyone else wants to join, or any other groups that are there that are outside at the moment, or everything, and then they form a bigger organization. That way is better than changing a name just for 2 months and then you come again with another name. Can you see the point, man?
I understand your point. And do you think Nelson Chamisa will be willing to work with any political party, ZAPU and other people? Do you think he will be willing to work with them?
The problem, okay, I'll answer before the other part and Jetro answer. What I'm gonna say is everyone in politics in Zimbabwe has been with another party before. So even if Kupe wants to join MDC Alliance, people have no right to say you can't join, because Ukampai was in ZANU-PF at one time. So Joshua Nkomo was in ZAPU, went to ZANU-PF. He died in ZANU-PF. So people have to change. It's all about. I think the problem as well in Zimbabwe, we have become very tribal. It's no longer the politics now. From now on, should not be about ZANU, MDC. I think we've reached such a stage in Zimbabwe where we need to look at look at how we are living now. Look at our roads. Look at the infrastructure. Do we still want to fight over an election again? Because the problem in Zimbabwe, we are always in a perpetual election mode. So even if we have elections in 2023, 6 months after, we are already preparing for 2028. So we are always in an election mode. No one is going to be satisfied. Even Mutanagiwa fair my election, they will always try, and then we 1 year we are trying over the result. Then the next year we start campaigning. That's where we are. We will never progress. We are always in an election mode.
Guys, Jethro, I'll start with you guys. So, what's next, right? Let's just wrap up. What's next
Yeah, I
now?
think
Yes, what's next? Let's wrap up. What's next now? Douglas Monzora. Let me go back to the question or to the topic. Douglas Monzora has announced that in the by-election on the 26th of March, he is going in as MDC Alliance. I want to make this clear. He is going as MDC Alliance. What is next for Nelson Chamisa? Wrap up in less than 2 minutes.
yes, Nelson, Monzora will use MDC allowance. That's fine. Chamisa who might have to find another name quickly and register and sell it, or maybe use MDC Alliance Chamisa and go to the ballot box. Yeah.
Okay, right. That's what you are saying. I'll come to Tawanda's man. I will ask you the same question. I don't think I need to repeat, but I'll just say today, Douglas Monzola, the leader of MDCT, made a press conference and said, we are going as MDC Alliance. What's next for the MDC Alliance in Nelson Chamisa, Mr. Span?
Oh, seems we've lost him.
Taban, we have lost you. Okay, or he's on mute. Okay, we come to Lance. Lance, I don't think I need to repeat that, but you heard it. What's next for the MDC Alliance, Nelson Jamis?
They need to go with the name Alliance Chamisa or something closer to that. Because for me personally, I don't think they've got time to change. And then they can regroup after the by-election. Also, you guys, we forget one thing before I finish on that question. If Chamisa changes name, he now becomes again susceptible to recalls because those guys in parliament, they are there as MDC Alliance. This is why Chamisa does not want to change the name. People are forgetting that there are more MPs on Chamisa right now than the ones that have been recalled. Do you understand what I'm saying? Alliance, So
yeah,
so
but you see all these machinations, all these shenanigans, they are designed to discredit Chamisa. They are designed to try and kill Chamisa. So what I'm suggesting, we should just maintain.
No, Jethro. I cannot come here and say they are trying to kill Chamisa because I mean it looks as if we are talking as if not me. You are saying it yourself.
I am saying it. You are not saying it. I'm saying it.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
Yeah, like the thing is, you should just stick to the name MDC Alliance Chamisa. If Monzora wants to register as MDC Alliance, he can register as MDC Alliance or maybe Monzora. The people will know who they will be voting for. So the people will decide. It's not
right. My last question. My last question. Tabana, are you back? Tabana, are you there or you're on mute? Okay, you are there, Tabani. I asked these guys, I said, Douglas Monzora, you heard the question. Douglas Monzora is announced today that is going as MDC Alliance. What's next if MDC Alliance in Nelson Chamisa?
Chamisa, to be honest, is in between now. The other speaker said which corner one members of parliament as a parliament under the name of the MDC Alliance. The answer is to change the name, but Kama is going to lose all the members of the parliament and restart everything. That is the option. Changing the name, losing everything in parliament, restarting everything. Although it's too late, because the system will make sure we can gain registration at the time.
What's your prediction to the election, to the coming election, Tabani?
It's a by-election without Chamisa.
It's a by-election without Chamisa.
What do you mean a by-election without Chamisa? What do you mean?
because the MDC alliance name will go to Monzora. Chamisa will try maybe to go to court and then to challenge, and then they will delay the decision until the other by-election
No,
and
I
they
mean,
win.
if he's not necessarily going to court, Monzora registers as MDC Alliance and Chamisa
Right?
registers as MDC Alliance Chamisa. What do we need the courts for there? What do we need the courts for?
Yeah, but I think Dietro Chamisa won't just accept that. I think Chamisa will fight, will try and
No, Philip, it's too late to him to start challenging the courts for him. I mean, Monzora is standing on ground which he knows will favor him, will give him the name.
So do you think Nelson Chamisa will just agree and say, okay, you can have the name
No,
like
he will
that?
not agree, but he will try and contest the elections using another name.
So do you think it's high time for Nelson Chamisa to make a press conference urgent and say,
I mean, it's politics at the end of the day. Monzora is playing with our brains, playing with our minds. If we start fighting over the name, it'll be before we know it, it'll be March 26th, and you'll be contesting the elections, and the MDC Alliance Chamisa will not be contesting elections. Will be still the issue will still be in the courts. So. And we know when it comes to MDC Alliance Chamisa, we with these courts, with the system, he hardly has a favorable outcome. Yeah.
okay, Alan Mshanga, last remarks?
Yeah, I think Nelson Chamisa is going to lose a few seats there. The east side, say he contests as MPC Chamisa, because they're gonna split the votes. As you saw in Gweru, already in Gweru, he lost a bit in Gweru there. So I think some of the seats, let's not forget that they were very close. ZANU-PF was very, very close. So I think they're going to split a little bit of vote. But at the end of the day, I think Chamisa will earn more seats than most of the people. But I doubt that he can win all the 28. No, I don't think he can win all the 28.
You are assuming with Monzora taking the name, he's taking some of the votes with him. Yeah.
They're going to split. This is why I was telling you guys. Like when I was in Zimbabwe, I've been going to Zimbabwe quite a lot, and that's where you're going as well. In Zimbabwe, the problem I have when I'm there, I can't even afford data myself. Data is very expensive. I end up going 3-4 days in a Topaki data, because $20 of data in Zimbabwe does not even last you 5 days. It's just crazy. Data is mad, Ekaya. It's just crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So we always assume that if somebody announces something, abantu bonke bazabakwazi. People know. People take time to know. Yes, people for what? I accept. But you are assuming. You are assuming now. This is why I'm saying the name change is not as easy as people think. 2 weeks, 2 months is not a lot. Bear in mind, he cannot even change the name before the nomination. It's only after the nomination where we know which name has been accepted and which ones have not been accepted. So in other words, we now assume we don't even know the name. This is why Chamisa, I don't think Chamisa is stupid to go with MDC Alliance. He will probably come up with another name last minute on the nomination day.
I'm sure there are deliberations. I'm sure they're having meetings in the background. They are also brainstorming over this issue. I'm sure they were listening to Monzora's presser today, and they are preparing their own response counter. I'm sure they are the team of very articulate, the team of very learned lawyers. I'm sure.
But surely, why did it take an MDC alliance to realize this after all these things they've been going to court, losing the? Why have they taken so long to realize this?
No. People always assume this. Don't forget that Chamisa only became a leader in 2018, isn't it?
Yes.
He became a leader in February 2018, and then we had elections in June, July. So there was no time, about 4 months, then their election. So he's never been allowed to settle down. It's never settled. So when the election finished, he's been going to court. People are saying, why have you not changed the name? He's never settled. These things have just been concluded recently, during COVID, isn't it?
Yeah.
So people say to good and I should guess. He's not a Sanuse, it's not like a magician where he can guess. So he's not been a leader for too long. I know people think he's been a leader for too long, but he's not. He's been a leader for less than 3 years.
Yeah. And another thing again, Philip, if you're going to court, if both parties go to court and both parties prepare their cases and present their facts before, at the end of the day, is the adjudicator, the judge, who decides. If that judge doesn't give a fair judgment, that judge is not impartial.
Right. Listen to this, boys. Listen to this, both of you. Listen to this.
I should be there without cause. What Coach want to say? This election is about stopping Monzon. I am not contesting this election. I'm saying it already. This election is about what the people of Zimbabwe want. It is about who the people of Zimbabwe want. And we have a problem. Anybody who wants to contest this election is free to do so. But the name is ours. And if anybody is inconvenienced by that, it is because number one, they should read the sign. Number two, they should read the law. Number three, they should read the warning that was given by our chairman 2 years ago. What do we do to people like that? So we are not their king.
Did you hear that, guys? Did you hear that?
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah, Philip, I heard this, but remember, he even mentioned 4 people who are allowed to sign for people to use the name. All those people are in his party. There's no other signatories from the other parties. There's no one from the
alliance.
Yes. So the people that are mentioned there, they are all from the same party.
Yeah, but he keeps on saying the name is ours.
I do accept what he's saying, but no one stops you legally. No one stops you using MPC. People can stop you using MDCT, yes. But if you modify and say I'm MDC slander, I'm MDC Nangoa, no one can stop you.
So,
MDC,
do you think the by-election copies are already printed or not yet printed?
No.
Before nomination, after nomination, they will print them. They may even print them 7 days after nomination in case other people appeal. There can be appeals after the nomination stage. People can appeal. Some people will be disqualified, and then they can
I'm sure other parties will be having primaries as well to select their candidates. Yeah.
So because even MDC Alliance has not even selected candidates. Even Monzora has not selected candidates because no one knew this was going to happen. So this is the thing. This is the benefit when you're in
that was
government.
announced last week. Yes.
Yeah, when you're in government, you can prepare behind the scene and no one knows, and then you can announce. Even here, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson can prepare for an election and announce behind the scene.
Yeah, I think ED ambushed the other parties, or like although the Constitution said he should announce it more than 2 months, so he waited until the 2 months. You see, so he sort of ambushed so that the other parties will not be prepared. But anyway, it's the people who decide at the end of the day. Yeah.
But you know, my thought is people are getting worked up over this. These guys who are going to be elected are technically going to be MPs for 10 months or less, because we are going to elections in 2023. We're having by-elections in March. It will take them a month or so to get thrown in, and then before you know it, end of the year, no one is interested in parliament.
Yeah,
they all start campaigning.
Yeah, but the system wants to use this as a barometer to feel the mood, the temperature in the country. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
When you say the system, you keep on using the word the system. What system are you talking about?
The ZANU PF government.
Okay.
ZANU PF government. The incumbent
Right.
ZANU PF
Philip,
government.
if you become an MP right now, right?
Yeah.
Even if you want to access credit, right? They won't even give it to you because you're gonna be an MP for 12 months.
Oh, so they after the by-election, then when the general election, then they do the vote again.
Yeah, because anyone who's going to be an MP, his term now of being an MP is less than
Will
12 months.
expire
12
in the
months.
next general election. Yeah.
Will expire in this
Next year,
general
I'm on,
election.
yeah.
He can call an election from March onwards next year. Between March and July, he can call an election. So
Okay.
these guys are technically going to be MPs for about 10 months or so.
I get it now. Anyway, guys, it has been. Thank you so much.
So Philip, before you go, because this
Yeah.
is my first time, what this platform, how does it work? Who has been watching? How does it work?
What do you mean? How does it work?
StreamYard, I've never used this before.
I'm the only one who can use StreamYard. No one can be able to use StreamYard. I will tell you how it works.
So
I mean,
was watching?
how many people are on the platform? How many people are watching?
We were nearly 25, but it depends because this platform is going to stay there. So by the end of the week, we'll be over thousands and thousands because it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, it's everywhere, it's on Twitter. So everyone is going to watch this video. It's there for life. But I've got so many comments. There are so many comments. I can put some comments on the screen if you want here. Look at this, the comments here. 1 second. There are so many comments here. There. Let me put that there. You see, there are so many comments. Look at the screen now. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
You see, so there are so many people who were putting comments. But Jetro, thank you so much. Jetro, thank you, Alan. Oh, Alan is back. He wanted to see. Alan, let me bring you back. Alan, can you see some comments on the screen there?
Yes.
Yeah, there are so many comments. You know, if you go to the comment section, you will see a lot of comments there.
Yeah, I can see that. What has been happening, the reason I was cut off is I'm trying to go for comments, and then when I try to read comments, it just cuts me off.
I know you get used to it. You get used to it. But you know, we are going to be talking a lot of topics here. We are going to talk a lot of topics here. So if you have got a topic, inbox me, then we talk about them. But now our channel is working now for campaigns now. Until 2023, we'll be doing a lot of topics.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm saying my own opinion is this by-election should not have been held anyway. Or even if they were held, they are useless. You can't be an MP for less than 10 months.
So what is the point of the by-election? What is the point of the by-election? I don't know.
I think Jetro summed it very well by saying the government, the incumbent, is trying to get the mood, the barometer. If I was in government, I would do the same thing, and I want to see where can we improve, guys, here and there.
But Alan, before we go in, Jetro, truly speaking, Zimbabweans, we cannot go like what is happening. Schools, can you tell me about education in Zimbabwe? Children are not learning anything. Things are so bad in the country. Something needs to be done. Don't you think the political parties need to swallow their pride and just say, guys, let's work for the people?
I think I agree with you. Me, personally, I think our elections are useless in Zimbabwe. We should be working towards improving what people can control. Our elections we're just wasting time because come after our by-elections, we'll have these people fighting up until towards the end of the year. Then people start preparing for general election. Somebody is going to complain with by-election. We are always in election mode, you know, and we're not concentrating on development. So I think
to be honest, the power that be know what people want, know what's lacking in the country, know what needs to be done. No, fix the education system, to fix the health system, to fix the infrastructure, but there is no political will. They're not interested. And
But what is the general? I mean, let's just say a family. How much do you think a family spends on a day? One family, maybe with a family with 2 kids, and how much do you think they spend on a day? Just an old person.
A day.
Yeah, I mean, for a day. I mean, yes, on a day. I'm just talking. Okay, let's just say yes, on a day.
In Zimbabwe, I think on a day you need more than. It depends how many of you have. Let's say a family of 5. I think you need on average about $15 a day minimum.
And how much are teachers earning?
How much teachers? Until they are earning equivalent of 500 something in US dollars, is it?
no, it's less than that. No, it's less
It's less than that.
It's far much less than that. We're not
It's
sure.
so sad. I would have loved to know how much are teachers earning, how much are nurses earning, But anyway, for today's topic, we're just talking about Douglas Monzola announcing a new name. I mean, not a new name, announcing that it's going to go as MD Alliance. Guys, thank you so much. There's a comment here, Alan. Read it for us on the screen there. There's a comment for us, Alan. Can you read it for us on the screen there before we part ways?
If you see what this guy was doing in diaspora, will shock you. They are looting a lot. They know their time is finished. Gold that is part of this overwhelming. I don't know which guy Linus is talking about.
That's why I didn't want it to read it, because they will say it's me who said it, but someone. Then they are saying the teachers are earning. I'm told the teachers are earning $250 US dollars.
Wow.
Yes. So I mean, guys, thank you so much, Ali. Thank you so much, Jetro. Next time, I know that our platform will end up going. We'll try by all means. He's talking. He's just put a comment that the guys who are looting, I think, he's just put a comment there. He says, yes.
Me, I would say good luck to the people who are contesting. I'm neutral, but I want fair politics. That's all I want.
There is no time. I mean, the times that we are in and the life that we are living. People, you can't be neutral, Alan. You can't be neutral.
No. It's freedom of expression, Jetro. You cannot come here and tell someone not to be neutral.
If he was in Zimbabwe and he had to go to the ballot box,
so who are you telling him? Jetro, Jetro. No, Jetro, you are living in a democratic world.
I know. I understand where Alan is coming from. Well, because these are open platforms, and Alan is not sure who else is listening or who else is there. So he has to say such things here.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, brothers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Jetro. Thank you, Philip. Thank you.
Thank you, Jetro. Jetro, you need to learn that you cannot force someone to love your party.
I'm not forcing.
No, you cannot come in here and tell someone to love your party. It's wrong.
No, I didn't say he loved my party. I said he can choose the party of his choice. Yeah.
Thank you, Alan. What are you drinking, Alan? Thank you. Share with us.
J2O.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your time, both of you guys. I'll meet you on the other side.
All right, bye-bye.
All right.
Right. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It was a very, very powerful topic, even though some people, they are afraid of talking about their beloved country, Zimbabwe. Today, we are just talking about the announcement of the thank you so much. I'm not a politician, but we are suffering. There's a comment there. Let me put it on the screen. It's so nice to see a lot of Zimbabweans coming in talking about who they think. I would have loved to bring any political party like Douglas Monzola or Nelson Chamisa or who else, but whoever is free to come. But don't worry, the platform, as you can see, we were built in the studio. The studio is ready now to come in with our current issues, where we'll be discussing a lot of political issues towards the election. I am neutral. I don't vote in Zimbabwe. I don't have a political party. I am trained as a journalist. I am a qualified journalist. I don't support any political party. I just come in here to bring anything. If you've got a topic you want to bring us, my name is Philip Simanda, the Air Marshal Commander. I'll put the number down for you. Anytime if you have got a topic, inbox me with if you have got the topic, here is our number there on the screen. Inbox us. There is our number and the email address. Anytime you feel free to join me, and then we can discuss. There's somebody who sent me a message on the inbox there. Let's see that message before I go. Let's see. There's a message there on the inbox. Thank you very, very much, Mkoma Fitza. We love your topics, and we are going to bring a lot for you. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. On another note, thank you so much. I want to thank everybody who managed to come in today and contribute. Even though I mean the number was not as much as we expected, but we know that people, there are different times. You can go on our YouTube. Get our YouTube here to pin up our YouTube here to the Air Marshal Commander Show. You will see a lot of our topics there. If you missed that, just go to the YouTube channel Air Marshal Commander Show and like and subscribe to our channel. My name is the Air Marshal Commander Philip Simanda. We are going to close our topic with a song, the one we used to open our program. Thank you so much. Let me find this song. And let's not forget to support our national team, Zimbabwe, playing football. I think our next game is against Malawi. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Inside our hearts, as we all stand to build our nation. This is our land, our Zimbabwe. We know our days, we plan our goals. Now the time has come for us to stand as one. The night is gone, and with the morning come rays of hope that lead us on. So we will strive to give our children a brighter day where they belong. Inside our hearts, as we all stand to build our nation. This our land, our Zimbabwe. Now comes the dawn of nation glory. We live inside our hearts, as we all stand to build our nation. This our land, this our Zimbabwe. This our land, our Zimbabwe. This our land, our Zimbabwe.